Everybody's been talking about this over the past couple of days since, the news came out about it. Now, right now, we don't know exactly what the status of Sasha Banks is, as far as WWE goes. We know her lawyers, as everybody's pointed out, is trying their best to get her out of her contract, and it looks like some progress has occurred. However, that progress still has a long ways to go, or at least months and months to go. If we were to be calculating in to the point exact time frame, we're looking at the rest of this month, all of August, all of September, all of October, all of November, all of December, up to the beginning of January. She has basically got about 5.5 to 6 months remaining. Now you might say, well, can her lawyers get out of that situation a lot sooner? Maybe they can. There's no getting around that fact. They could find a way to get her out of this situation a lot sooner. But, sorry, drank a little too fast there, but anyway, like I said, there's no getting around the fact that they can't do that, because they can. But here's the thing. Part of the agreement potentially to allow her to be free from WWE is she cannot sign any wrestling related contracts, or she can't agree to any wrestling related bookings for the next, like I said, 5 to 6 months. Now, although that does give her a bit of a break from wrestling and allows her body to fully heal from a lot of the crazy moves and, near death-defying, career-ending situations she's gotten herself in during her time in WWE, even though it does give her a chance to heal up from that, to me, there's still more to it. And I think the reason this deal right now has been worked out the way it has is WWE is giving her basically, in their minds, 5.5 to 6 months to fully cool down. Like, just let it simmer down, cool down, get the right, people in place to try to renegotiate something with her and try to get her back into the fold, because they know, let's be honest, they know once the first of 2023 comes around, or at least the first week or so, that she's bound to sign potentially with AEW under her real name, under a name that is kind of a hybrid of her real name and her WWE name. They know she's, on the verge of doing that, or she might potentially go to Impact or to Stardom or wherever. They know that's a potential possibility. She might even go to AAA. We don't know. But they know she will be able to sign with somebody, and they don't want to lose her, because they value her as one of the faces of the women's division and of the company. So to me, part of this deal, in my opinion, is to allow her, in their minds, to simmer down, heal up, cool down, get all the right parts in place, so that before the first of the year comes around, potentially around November, maybe December, they could try to work something out with her. And if Stephanie McMahon is still in charge of the company and Triple H is by her side, maybe advising her and stuff, I could see maybe Sasha coming back. I could see Stephanie being like, you know what, Sasha, you were in the right to be angry. You shouldn't have been treated that way. The tag title shouldn't be treated that way. You were right. So we're going to make that up to you. We're going to treat you the way you should be treated, and we'll basically give you what you want. We'll give you the world. And if that's coming from someone like Stephanie, I would believe it to be true. I would believe an agreement like that to be followed through on no matter what. So to me, I think that's part of the reason she's being given 5.5 to 6 months before potentially going elsewhere, and signing, because in WWE's mind, it allows her time to cool down and simmer, where they get all the right parties into place. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen, but if you're WWE and you work this kind of agreement out with her lawyers, her team, then that's probably part of your plan. You know, let her have time to cool off, cool down, you know, and everything. Get her thoughts together, get the right people on both ends of the spectrum together, you know, to work something out to where you can bring her back. And like I said, if Stephanie's still running things and Triple H is by her side at that time, then I would expect Sasha not only to come back, but I would expect Sasha to finally get what she wants. You know, get to say what she wants without any consequence, you know, whatsoever. Be able to wrestle, compete in the kind of matches she wants to compete. You know, have the storylines that she wants to have. You know, I've got a feeling she might get, you know, what she wants if they're able to get all the right pieces of the puzzle together within the next couple of months to try to persuade her to come back. Now, I'm not saying it will work, but again, if Stephanie's in charge and not Vince at that time, then I think, you know, we have a better chance of seeing her show back up, you know, in the Rumble match, and maybe even winning it, to go on to main event WrestleMania again. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion there. But that's not the only thing that got people talking about Sasha this week. What also got them talking about her was the fact that around the first week of August, the first weekend of August, she's going to appear at the C2E2, the Chicago Entertainment Expo, for photographs and signings. Basically photographs and autographs. And she's being presented under her real name, Mercedes. Now, here's what's interesting. Her booking fee for this is $30,000, $30,000. And a lot of people, well, I won't say 30 grand, but 30K, we'll put it that way. Her booking fee is 30K, 30,000. And a lot of people have gone back and forth on whether or not that's a good, you know, number for her to, you know, to charge for an appearance, you know, whether it's for the whole weekend or it's day by day. So, you know, people are debating whether that's a good fee, whether she's overcompensating, overhyping herself because she believes she's more than what she isn't. Or people feel that, hey, she knows her value and she should have charged more. I look at it this way. I think Sasha Banks, Mercedes, if you will, I think what she did here, her and her team did here, I think it's the right move. I think it is the right move. Because she's not just doing this, you know, for $30,000 a week, for the weekend or for Saturday and Sunday. I'm not, you know, the first weekend of August. I'm not saying that it wasn't a right move. A right decision. I think it was. I think it was a great move. But I think what Sasha is also doing here is she and her team, you know, and this kind of correlates with what I've just mentioned. They know what they're doing. Sasha knows her worth, and she knows she could charge a lot more than what her team is charging for her appearance right now. She knows she could charge triple or, you know, double or triple that. She knows it. She knows that for a fact. But she's doing this because she wants to show how humble she is, how willing she's, you know, how willingly she's willing to work with those that are willing to listen. It's a message. It is a message that she is sending, not just to WWE, not just to any other potential wrestling promoters out there, you know, for the start of 2023, but to anybody that wants her services. She's saying, hey, look, me and my team worked out this 30,000 agreement for my appearance day by day or for the whole weekend at the C2E2, which isn't much in any, you know, in the grand scheme of things. It isn't much. And, you know, because they listened to me, they worked with me, we were able to work out a deal. And I think that's what this is all about. I think what this really is it's sending a message. It's about sending a message to all entertainment and sports, you know, combat, you know, organizations out there that, hey, you know, if you want me here, you know, working for you, then let's work something out. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's work something out. Let's see where we can, you know, come together. And I'm just drinking the Ovaltine there. But like I said, I think that's what we're getting here. We're getting sort of a message with her when it comes to this booking. Now, if she's willing to do this for the weekend or for Saturday and Sunday individually, you know, it's a fair trade of, hey, you just let me charge this, I'll make an appearance, I'll stay as long as you need, maybe even over, and we're all good. Because we're working together, we're seeing where we can connect. And like I said, I know I'm repeating myself here, but this is a message she's sending to WWE. She's sending to AEW. She's sending to Impact, AAA, you know, UFC, Bellator, you know, Hollywood, wherever she wants to go after the 1st of 2023. You know, she's sending a message that, hey, if I'm willing to work out this kind of, me and my team are willing to work this out to allow me to make an appearance here, you know, for the weekend, if not for both days, then if, you know, hey, I might be able to do something similar for you guys. All you have to do is just reach out to me. Let's talk and let's see how we can come together with an idea, with some kind of deal, with some kind of agreement. And I think that's what it is. I think really that's what it is. Now, a lot of people that kind of feel that she's overcompensating for herself are basically saying that she's going to be in for a reality check. That once she's there, you know, they're not going to make the money back that she's charging. Either it's day by day or for the weekend, they're not going to make it back. While others are coming out and saying, oh, they'll make it back, if not more. Because here's the charging amount that they have for this. Sasha Banks and her team and C2E2 are charging $90 for a photo op, $70 for an autograph. Okay? $90 for a photo, you know, for a photo op, $70 for the autograph. Okay? Combined, that's about $160. So, if you times that, ladies and gentlemen, if you times that by the amount of people that will be there, not, you know, just to see her alone, in, you know, during that time frame, which everybody has calculated could be 3,000, 9,000 people. If you take 160 and you multiply it by, let's say, 9,000, oh, they'll make back their money big time. They'll make the money big time, because you know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to want to pay combo prices to get both an autograph and a photo op. Okay? Now, just alone, you know, just alone, if it's just like 9,000 people there, she's going to make it back tenfold at 810. We know that. We know that. There is no doubt about it. If there's 9,000 people there, which, you know, is a possibility, they can make it tenfold. Now, I've heard people like Alex and Solomon to calculate maybe 3,000. So let's take a look at, you know, 90 times 3,000. She's going to make that back in a big way. I mean, here's the thing. If people buy the combo, all right, they buy the combo, all right, and it's let's see, 3,000 people, they are going to make back at 160 a pop. They are going to make back 480,000 a day. That's right, 480,000 a day if it's 3,000 people in attendance that want to get an autograph. Now, I don't think it'll be 3,000 people lined up to get a photo op and an autograph from Sasha within a day. She's going to have to take a break. So let's say, you know, on average, it's, you know, I think they estimated maybe 350 would be attending, you know, just, you know, a day to get an autograph. Her charging at 30,000 a day, you know, potentially, she can make back 50,000 a day. And if it's, you know, and if you combine it, I should say, you know, and if you look at the photos by themselves at 90 a pop, yeah, it's a little below, not much. But then, like I said, if you add in, hold on. If you add in the autographs, it's a little below 2. But like I said, if you, hold on. Just trying to, here we go. She can make it back. She can make it back. Here's the thing. Here's what I've calculated right here. I'm going to read this off to you guys. Alright? I'm going to read this off to you. More logically. If she has 350 people line up to get an autograph and a photo op with her, you know, at a combo rate of 160, and you times that by 350 a day, you're looking at 56,000 a day. So when you look at 56,000 a day, you are essentially looking at, if we add that together, $112 for the weekend just on Sasha Banks alone. Just on Sasha Banks alone with the combo package of autograph and photo. Now, if you're just doing the photo and, you know, she's there for both days, then you are looking, well, I miscalculated that, hold on. But like I said, you are looking basically at 54,000 on just the photos alone. Just the photos alone. So the combo on both days would equal 56,000, you know, each. Combine that for the weekend, that's 112,000. Just for the photos alone. Well, not the photos, but the autographs. No, yeah, hold on. Let me. Yeah, well, basically about 54,000. But if you add in maybe a few more people, like let's say 350 people instead of 300. Let's take a look at that. So if it's only 300 people per day, you're making back about 54,000 for the weekend. Not bad. Not bad. Below the 60,000 for the entire weekend, if you will. Below that, you know, that's okay. That's fine. You're still making some money back. But if it's 350 people, you know, lined up to, you know, get her autograph and get, you know, just to get a photo, I should say, with her, she'll make her money back. 350 people, you know, a day, you know, at a day, which would equal 31,500. The end result would be $63,000 she would make back just on photo op with if it's 350 people instead of 300. Now, if it's just the autograph, you know, at 350 people, and that equals for the day 24,500, then just for that alone over the weekend, she would probably make about 49,000. So her best option, and the C2E2's best option to make back the money that she is charging for her appearance per day or the whole weekend, is, you know, the best option is the combo pack. It's the photo and autograph pack of both $70 and $90, which is $160. And again, going back to what I calculated here, 160 would be 56,000 a day. 56,000 a day, which combined on both days is 112,000. I mean, in just one appearance of, I mean, because get this too, if she is just charging 30,000 for the whole weekend, she makes it back in one day, plus more the following day. So she makes back double, if not triple, what she was charging, what she and her team were charging. You know, she and the C2E2 get to make that back triple if she's just charging 30 for the weekend. Now, if she's charging 30 per day, then, you know, combined, she's going to, for both days, with the combo pack, she's making back she's making back double what she was charging. She's making back $112,000 on that combined combo pack of photos and autographs. Now, if she just goes with, autographs and everything, then it's only $54,000, and that's a little under what, the charge would be on a daily basis. Because she'd be making $27,000 a day, or they would be making $27,000 a day. Same with photos. The photos might be different because, if she's charging $30,000 a day, which is, again, the combo of $60,000, then she's going to make her money back, on both days. Just barely, but she'll make it back. But again, if it's just $30,000 for the whole weekend, then she's going to make it all back in one day. So either way, she's going to make the money back. Her C2E2, they're going to make the money back. There is no doubt about it. They're going to make the money back, one way or another. But again, when I look at this and I hear people saying she's overcompensating herself, hey, you have a right to your opinion. But when people say, hey, she knows what her worth is and she could charge more, what they're doing is they're looking at the calculations here of how much, each photo individually will cost, how much each autograph is going to cost, and how much on a combo perspective it's going to cost. And they're looking at the fact that she and the C2E2 are going to make the money back just like that, almost instantly, depending on whether or not the $30,000 charge that she's for her booking is for either both days individually or for the whole weekend. We're not entirely sure. But then you add in basically $10 for each additional print that you want, emailed to you, printed out to you, mailed to you, whatever. You add in that additional $10 for additional prints, and that makes up for more than the booking fee. It makes up for more than the booking charge. So she knows what she's doing here. Her team, and the C2E2, they know what they're doing, with, by booking her at $30,000 a day or for the whole weekend. Because like I said, they are sending a message. They are sending a message to everybody that's going to inquire about her come the 1st of 2023. They're sending a message to WWE. They're sending a message to All Elite Wrestling, Stardom, New Japan, AAA, Impact, MLW, Hollywood. They are sending, a message out to all of them that, hey, if we're willing to make back double, if not triple, what her booking charge was here at this convention, just for her appearance, for signing autographs and taking photos alone, then what is she worth to you? Are you willing to pay more than what we were able to make back to get her back, or to get her for the first time in your services, in your company, or for your movie or your show? That's the message they're sending. And by sending that kind of message, it opens up the eyes of everybody that's going to be intrigued, but not intrigued, but want to be invested in her. They're going to want her, in the company, part of the, franchises and all that. It's going to make them want to shell out that money if they see, basically the return, double, triple of what it could be, in an event like C2E2, just based on her, taking pictures and signing autographs. And that's it, if not both. So to me, it's a message being sent. And you can't tell me WWE, they're not going to get in contact with someone like Lita or Trish and say, hey, how much, did she make, or how big was the crowd? Find it out maybe, and then be like, okay, if she made that back, and maybe get the information, I should say, from C2E2 or whoever, and say, okay, if she made that back, we're going to quadruple that in an offer, and we're going to give her that and more. You can't tell me they're not going to pay attention to that, because they will, because they know that with her doing this, they, along with everybody else that I've mentioned, know it's a message being sent to them. Hey, if she's willing to only book this much for the whole weekend, if not individual days, and make it back double or triple, the message is, hey, if she is worth this much to a lot of people, or to just based on these bookings alone, how much is she worth to you? And that's what it is. It's a message being sent. And Sasha and her team are brilliant in doing it. Because she knows WWE is going to want her back. And she knows that if she makes double or triple back what she's, charging for this booking, depending on how it's done, she knows they're going to come back. They're going to call her up, work something out towards the end of the year. And like I said, they're going to probably say, Sasha, you were right. We were wrong. We're going to quadruple what you had before. And we're going to let you have as much creative freedom as you want when it comes to your storylines, how you compete in the ring, and how you do your promos. And that's all she's going to want. That is all they're going to have to... Well, I wouldn't say that's all she's going to want, but that's all they're going to have to say to tickle her ears, to where she'll get that big smile on her face. She'll sign the contract, shake their hand, walk out, and go, yes! And be like, got them right, and basically look at her pinky and go like, got them around my little pinky. She knows what she's doing. And it's not just WWE she could probably do that with. She knows she can wrangle that out of Tony Khan. She knows she can wrangle that out of Anthem Sports, out of New Japan, AAA, you name it. She knows it. She knows it. So to me, it's a message being sent, and it's a brilliant message. It's a brilliant plan on her part. And for those that think she's not worth that, hey, like I said, you have a right to your opinion. You feel that by her walking out of WWE along with Naomi, she's devalued herself. And maybe that's your opinion. And like I said, you have a right to it. But the thing is, what she did was stand up what she believes was right, her and Naomi. So to me, this is a brilliant move on her part. Strategically, it's a brilliant move to where she knows what her value is worth. She knows it's probably worth more than what she's charging for the weekend or for both days, and that she could charge more. But she also knows, along with her team and the lawyers, if you can make back triple or double or triple this, it's sending a message to those people that, hey, if people are willing to double and triple your booking, what you may or what you're charging in your booking with just your autographs and signings alone, then how much are you really worth to bring back? How much are you willing to spend, WWE, to bring her back and give her what she wants? And that's it. That is it. So, look, I think it's a brilliant move on her part. I know many people don't look at it that way, but I do. I think it's a brilliant move. And I'm not going to be surprised. I'm telling you right now. I will not be surprised that come November and December, maybe a little into late October, that you start hearing wind of WWE calling up Sasha Banks, getting all the pieces together, all the right pieces together. And this is only if Stephanie's still in charge, which I think she will be, depending on how much longer this investigation goes. But if Stephanie's still in charge, I can guarantee you, I can almost guarantee you, don't quote me on it though, I can almost guarantee you that around November, December, maybe even late October, you're going to start hearing rumblings of negotiations to where they're going to try to get her back. And they're going to try to get her back by giving her what she wants and quadrupling what she had previously, with the company. I've got a feeling I got a feeling you're going to start hearing that at around that time. Because the closer we get to January 1st, the closer we get to her potentially being all elite, making an impact, going to the major leagues, you name it. So, but to me, I think this is a brilliant move on her part. I really do. And I can't wait to see what she does next. So, like I said, do not be surprised that with these next 6 months, WWE, is looking at this as giving her time to cool off, simmer, and everything, while they, along with her, both sides get all the right pieces to the puzzle together to try to work something out, hopefully to bring her back instead of let her go. And also, when you look at her appearance at C2E2, I think it's a brilliant message being sent and a brilliant plan. And being, orchestrated to send that message of, hey, if fans are willing to help me make back double or triple what my booking fee is for the weekend, or if not for the weekend, or if not both days individually, and showing you how much of a value I am to them and everybody else, how much are you, WWE, how much are you, AEW, Impact, everybody else willing to spend to gain my services? and you know, just, you know, when you just look at, you know, how much they can make back double or triple. And again, I think it's a brilliant move. I really do, and I think it's a great message being sent. But what do you guys think? What do you think about Sasha Banks' situation right now with her $30,000 booking fee for the whole weekend, if not individual days, at C2E2? Do you think it's a message being sent to everybody that wants her back, wants her in the company, you know, wants her services in the company, in the franchises, back with the company? Do you think it's a brilliant message of, hey, you know, if you know, she can make back double or triple the amount of a booking, that, you know, hey, how much are you willing to pay? Do you think it's a brilliant plan and message being sent and orchestrated? What are your thoughts? Let me know down below in the comments, as well as in the live chat during the premiere. Like the video. Super thanks will be enabled after the premiere, and super chats, super stickers, as always, will be open and available and appreciated in the live chat during the premiere. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are. And until then, I will talk to you all later.